Attention passionate Dallas Cowboys fans. Latest news. Something big is happening in the NFC East, and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Dallas Cowboys' path to another championship run. A power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before we dive in, if you're a true Dallas Cowboys fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and fellow Dallas Cowboys fans. Let's get to the news. Now, folks, if you've been paying attention to the Cowboys lately, you know that this team is a fascinating mix of talent, potential, and some serious questions that need answers. On paper, the Dallas Cowboys have one of the most explosive offenses in the entire NFL. Even without their superstar wide receiver CeeDee Lamb, they've managed to put up some serious numbers. I mean, they're averaging nearly 30 points per game, which is nothing to sneeze at in today's NFL. However, despite this offensive firepower, the Cowboys are sitting at a disappointing 2-3-1 record. And that is not just a quirk of the schedule or bad luck. They've got some fundamental issues that need to be addressed if they want to make a real run in the playoffs. The biggest problem by far has been their defense. It has been an Achilles heel that has been exposed time and time again. They simply cannot stop anyone. And that was on full display this past Sunday when they faced the Carolina Panthers. It has a game that frankly left a lot of fans shaking their heads in disbelief. The Cowboys lost that game on the road, and it wasn't even close. The final score. Well, that's not as important as how it looked on the field, because what we saw was a defense that just couldn't get a handle on the Panthers' offense. It is like they were giving up big plays left and right, and the Panthers took full advantage. And it is not just one game. This has been a recurring theme all season long. The Cowboys are averaging 29.67 points per game on offense that's elite in today's league. That means they removing the ball, they rescoring, and they re-putting up points like a top-tier team. But here is the kicker, they also surrendering an average of 30.67 points per game to their opponents. That has a glaring red flag. It's like they playing two different teams, one that can score and one that can stop anyone. And when you look at the bigger picture, it has clear that this defensive struggle is holding them back from reaching their full potential. Now, a lot of fans and analysts have been quick to point fingers, especially at the defensive coordinator Matt Eberflus. You see, the Cowboys made a bold move by trading away their superstar edge rusher Micah Parsons to the Green Bay Packers before the season even started. Now, that move was heavily debated, and while Parsons is a special player, that trade left the defensive front looking a little thin, a little less intimidating. The personnel on that side of the ball just isn't quite up to par, and that's reflected in the numbers and the eye test. It has clear that the defense is struggling to generate the pressure and coverage they need to make opposing offenses uncomfortable. But beyond personnel issues, the criticism has also been directed at the man calling the shots, defensive coordinator Matt Eberflus. And honestly, it is not hard to see why. Since taking on the role in Dallas, Eberflus has faced mounting criticism. This isn't his first rodeo. He previously served as the head coach of the Chicago Bears, where things didn't go quite as planned. And now in Dallas, some fans and media members alike are questioning whether he asked the right fit. After the recent loss to the Panthers, the criticism intensified. Fans flooded social media with demands for change, with many calling for his job. You see, the frustration isn't just about a single game. It asks about the pattern of defensive struggles that have persisted throughout the season. The words, "Fire Eberflus," have been trending among fans, and the sentiment is clear. Many believe that if the Cowboys want to turn this season around, they need a change in leadership on the defensive side. Some fans argue that Eberflus is sabotaging what could be an incredible offense by failing to get the defense to perform at a level that matches the high-scoring production. It has a tough pill to swallow, especially considering how talented some of the players are on that side of the ball, and the criticism is just coming from fans. The media has been equally harsh. Analysts have pointed out that the defense, as poor performance, is a major reason for the team's inconsistent results. Some have even gone as far as saying that if Everfluss has his job by the start of next week, then the Cowboys might be resigned to mediocrity once again. It has a critical moment for the franchise and the pressure is mounting. Now looking ahead, the Cowboys will have a chance to bounce back when they face the Washington Commanders next Sunday in Dallas. That game has suddenly taken on even more importance. It has a divisional matchup, and in the NFC East, every game feels like a playoff game. The Cowboys need a win badly, and they need to find a way to tighten up that defense. It has not just about stopping the other team from scoring. It is about restoring confidence, building momentum, and making sure that the team's identity isn't just about offense, but about playing complete disciplined football from start to finish. The season, as of now, is a bit of a roller coaster. They have some of the league's most explosive offensive talent, and they've shown flashes of what they could be when everything clicks. But at the same time, the defensive lapses and coaching questions overshadow the positives. The Cowboys have a lot of work to do if they want to get back into serious playoff contention. That means fixing the defense, perhaps reevaluating some personnel decisions, and yes, possibly making a change at defensive coordinator if things don't improve quickly. In the grand scheme of things, this is a critical juncture for the franchise. The NFC East has always been a fiercely competitive division, and the Cowboys historically have been one of its most dominant teams, but right now they be fighting to stay afloat amid criticism and internal questions. The upcoming games will be pivotal not just for their record, but for their confidence and future direction. If they can figure out how to shore up that defense and get their act together, they can still be a serious contender. But if things continue the way they are, it could be a long season filled with more frustration and disappointment. And let us not forget, this isn't just about this season. The Cowboys have a storied history, a passionate fan base, and an expectation of excellence. The team's recent performances have raised eyebrows, and everyone from fans to experts are watching closely. It has a defining moment, and the question on everyone's mind is whether they can turn things around quickly enough to salvage what remains of their season. The NFC East is wide open, and a few wins could change the narrative entirely, but it all hinges on fixing that defense and perhaps reevaluating some of the coaching strategies. So, as we look forward to that game against the Commanders, the focus for Dallas is clear. They need to come out with intensity, discipline, and a renewed sense of purpose. Offense is not the problem. It has firing on all cylinders. But defense must step up. They have to find a way to limit the damage, create turnovers, and give their offense a chance to do what it does best. It's a team effort, and it is crunch time. The Cowboys have the talent, but talent only takes you so far without execution and leadership. That's what makes this season so intriguing. Will they be able to turn the tide? Or will the questions about their defense and coaching continue to haunt them? Now, for the fans out there listening, I want to emphasize one thing. This is a team that has been through a lot, and setbacks are part of the journey. But the passion, the loyalty, and the belief in this franchise are what make Cowboys fans so special. Whatever happens, remember that this is a team with a rich history and a bright future if they get things right. So, stay engaged, stay loud, and keep supporting your boys through thick and thin. And now, Dallas Cowboys fans, I want to hear from you. What is your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Dallas Cowboys. Do you believe a coaching change is on the horizon? Can this team turn things around, or are you worried that this is just the beginning of a tough season? I am eager to see your insights. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, because I'll be back very soon with more updates, analysis, and all the latest Dallas Cowboys news. Remember, this season is far from over, and with the right adjustments, the Cowboys can still make a deep playoff run. Thanks for tuning in, and as always, go Cowboys.